Did you know the American Revolution started not just because of taxes, but a desire for freedom and self-governance? By the mid-1700s, the 13 American colonies were thriving but growing frustrated. Britain taxed them heavily with laws like the Stamp Act and the Tea Act, yet refused to give them any say in Parliament. Colonists cried, "No taxation without representation." Tensions exploded in 1770 with the Boston Massacre, when British soldiers fired on a crowd, killing 5 colonists. 3 years later, anger boiled over again in the Boston Tea Party, as disguised colonists dumped British tea into the harbor. These acts weren't just protests. They were sparks that ignited revolution. The first shots of war rang out in April 1775 at Lexington and Concord. The shot heard round the world. Ordinary farmers and townspeople faced the professional British Army. Early battles were brutal, and the colonies often lost, but the fire for independence only grew stronger. The turning point came with the Battle of Saratoga in 1777. The American victory convinced France to ally with the colonies, sending troops, ships, and supplies. Suddenly, the revolution wasn't just local. It became an international struggle. The war dragged on, but the final blow came at Yorktown in 1781. General George Washington, with French support, trapped British General Cornwallis. Cornwallis surrendered, and though fighting lingered elsewhere, the war was effectively over. In 1783, the Treaty of Paris officially recognized American independence. The colonies had become a new nation, but freedom was only partial. Slavery continued, women had limited rights, and Native Americans were largely ignored. Still, the idea that ordinary people could create a republic where all men are created equal was revolutionary. The American Revolution wasn't just a war, it was the birth of an idea that people could govern themselves, challenge empires, and shape their own destiny. A small rebellion became a bold experiment that changed the world forever.